Noah Lyles versus the Next Gen, Seville's epic showdown at the World Championships. Trophy fire. Oblique Seville has found a way to unsettle one of track and field's dominant figures. Twice in recent months, the Jamaican sprinter has crossed the line ahead of Olympic champion Noah Lyles. First at the London Diamond League in July 2025 and most recently in Lyles on September 6. His 9.8787-second effort in the Swiss city underlined his progress and sharpened the conversation about what lies ahead at the World Championships in Tokyo. For a nation accustomed to supremacy in the 100 meters, Seville's momentum has stirred anticipation. The Lausanne race offered more than just a winning mark. Lyles, who clocked 10.02 seconds, was undone by a sluggish reaction to the gun. Seville capitalized, accelerating cleanly out of the blocks and holding form through the line, running 9.87 in those conditions shows I can go much faster anywhere in the world. That's a good time, he said afterward. He added, I've beaten the Olympic champion twice, in London and here, and that gives me a lot of confidence heading into the championships. It was not the first time Seville had demonstrated his sharpness at the start, but this consistency against a major rival carried new weight. The emphasis on his gun speed grew further in early September during a training appearance in Tatari Prefecture. In a video shared by AXC account named Toshi_Ki, Seville was seen covering 110 m in practice with exceptional acceleration. Off the line, Oblique Seville of Team Jamaica runs 110 m in Tatari Pre. Amazing run. I have high expectations. Read the caption. No official timing was made public, but the footage confirmed what fans had already noticed. Seville's feist steps are becoming a decisive weapon. With the championships approaching, his ability to seize control early in a race could shift the balance of power. That possibility becomes clearer when his record at global meets is examined. In Budapest at the 2023 World Championships, he placed fourth in 9.88, narrowly missing the podium as Lyles took gold in 9.83. At the Paris Olympics in 2024, Seville won his semifinal in 9.81, again edging Lyles, but a hamstring problem left him 8th in the final, with 9.91. His career to date has therefore been marked by fast times in preliminary rounds or circuit events, followed by frustration on the largest stages. Critics have wondered whether his talent could withstand the pressure of a final against the sport's very best. The London Diamond League in July 2025 gave a different impression. Seville's 9.8686 victory was the sole sub-10 performance of the day, achieved a field that included Elzel Tobogo and Akani Simbine. He even raised his finger before the finish, a gesture of authority that contrasted with a hesitancy of previous years combined with the Lausanne triumph and his visible sharpness in Tatari. The sequence points toward an athlete arriving at a new level. Jamaica has waited since 2017 for a man to claim the global 100 m crown. Seville believes he can end that drought, and with evidence mounting in his favor, few would argue that the opportunity is within reach. And now, fans can't keep calm as Oblique Seville's recent victories over Noah Lyles spark debates about form, fitness, and the upcoming World Championships in Tokyo. Oblique Seville emerges as a serious threat to Noah Lyles ahead of the Tokyo Worlds. One fan commented, he's about 3 races away from blowing that hamstring, which likely refers to Seville's history of injury issues, such as his hamstring problem at the 2024 Paris Olympics that left him 8th, despite fast semifinal performances. This observation underscores concerns about his durability as he ramps up competition frequency ahead of major championships. Another ex-user stated, insane frequency. Seville has raced multiple times recently, including London and Lausanne Diamond Leagues and training appearances in Torre. Fans are noting the unusual intensity and consistency in his schedule, which may impact both his performance momentum and recovery. The third fan remark, our side look in great shape and no cover. The Lord folded hands medium skin tone. Highlights pride in Seville's current form and Jamaica's sprinting prospects. His 9.8787 in Lyles and inconsistent starts off the blocks suggest a readiness to challenge established rivals, raising optimism among supporters. In response to if Noah starts well, I think he will oblique a run for his money. Fans are referencing the dynamic between Seville and Lyles. Seville's ability to accelerate quickly and capitalize on Lyles' slower starts suggests races could be tightly contested if the American reacts cleanly. Another track enthusiast added, he Noah mostly beats oblique marginally or loses when healthy. You'll keep acting like Noah's a god. Here's a man. Underscores the head-to-head context. Seville has beaten Lyles twice recently, in London and Lausanne, showing that victories are possible against the Olympic champion and challenging assumptions about Lyles' dominance. 7 days to go, added another enthusiastic fan. Such a take points to the anticipation for upcoming competitions, likely the World Championships in Tokyo. Fans are tracking Seville's current form, recent sub-10 performances, and early acceleration, creating excitement about potential outcomes in the next major meet. The road to the Tokyo World Championships was already filled with storylines, injuries, comebacks, rivalries renewed. But in recent weeks, a fresh wave of excitement and concern has swept across the sprinting world. While Noah Lyles, the reigning star of American sprinting, stood tall as the man to beat, another figure emerged from the shadows with a quiet intensity that now threatens to upset the order. Jamaica's oblique Seville, the 23-year-old sprinter, often hailed as Jamaica's next big thing, had finally strung together the kind of performances that moved him beyond promise and into reality. His qualification for Tokyo was more than just a ticket. It was a statement, and fans, analysts, and even rivals began to whisper, could Seville be the one to dismantle Noah Lyles' grand plans for world domination? Lyles, at the center. Noah Lyles has long carried himself with the swagger of a showman and the poise of a champion. He thrives on pressure, embracing his role not just as an athlete, but as an entertainer who believes track and field deserves center stage. From his lightning-fast finishes to his infectious confidence, Lyles has built a reputation as both sprinter and spokesperson for the sport in Tokyo. The narrative was supposed to revolve around his title defense and his quest to solidify his legacy. After conquering the 200m and proving his versatility in the 100m, Lyles had entered a space few American sprinters had dared to tread. Since the days of Carl Lewis and Michael Johnson, he wasn't just chasing medals, he was chasing immortality. But history rarely bends to one man's will. Enter oblique Seville. Seville's journey has been quieter, but no less dramatic, emerging from the fiercely competitive Jamaican system where the shadow of Usain Bolt still looms. Seville was often labeled a nearly man, talented but inconsistent, capable of flashes yet not fully delivering. But in the lead-up to Tokyo, something changed. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share.